And Brian, you have walked from not far from where you are, the Sigma Chi house, to the house behind you. So, I mean, is it a long walk? Is it a quick drive? Like, give me a sense for how far away that would have been.
It's a very, very short distance, Ashleigh. The drive is maybe 3 to 5 minutes. If you put it in your phone GPS, it'll tell you it would take about 10 minutes to walk. But let me show you this. This is the house where the victims lived. And if you drove, you'd have to go down this road, which kind of winds around. But if you walk, which is what the kids here do, you can see right here, there's this little walkway that cuts down the embankment and goes all the way down to the main drag, so you don't have to zigzag around on the road. You cut right across. The frat house is right over there on the other side of that hill. So it's a very, very short walk. It's very easy to get to. And you mentioned it, there's that gap in the timeline. Police today acknowledging that they're still trying to get information about what was going on during that gap. Listen to what the police told me.
The timeline has obviously been key. You've released some details, but there's a hole with Xana and Ethan. It says that they left the frat party at 9 p.m. but didn't get back to the house until almost 2 a.m. Yeah. Do we know where they were during that hole?
So I'm not sure that it says that they left the location. I believe it says that they were seen there. I think that's what it says. But we do want to figure out what occurred between the 9 and the 1:45, figure out who they were with, what was going on, maybe any routes or paths that they took to end up going home, those types of things. Potentially, that is critical to the investigation. We don't know. So as students come back and they maybe had seen or been at the location with them or had seen them traveling through campus, we want to talk to those people. That's important to us.
Well, I mean, it's good to know that now, but no one has ever made a public appeal for this information about Ethan and Xana in that 4 hour and 45-minute gap. And here's the other thing that really doesn't sit well with me, Brian. Ethan is a member of Sigma Chi. He's a brother at that fraternity. And so for someone to say last time they were seen was 9 p.m., if they were at that party for the next 5 hours, somebody would know that. I mean, someone would know. It's his fraternity. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you would think, and you could go to the fraternity. I assume they have surveillance cameras outside. They could interview the members who were there. It certainly is strange that there is that gap there. And you heard the police again today saying they want people to come forward and tell them if they saw the two during that time.
All right, don't go anywhere, because I do have a lot of other questions for you, Brian, as well as viewer questions on that issue about the weather and why that's really, really important. But in the interim, I want to do a quick deep dive on the significance of the gap in the timeline and why police may not want it to be the focus of the public. So for that, I want to bring in Ken Mains. He's a former detective and undercover FBI operative and has a reputation for helping solve unsolvable cases. Ken, weigh in on that. Why have the police not been screaming from the rooftops from day one? There's nearly 5 hours where we don't know the movements of Ethan and Xana. Public, do your thing. Instead, it's just Brian asking them.
Yeah, I mean, I think any timeline, any crime, a timeline is imperative. In a homicide case, it's twofold, right? So why they're not asking for more information, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that, and I don't want to assume. But I am sure that they are looking into that, because it is of the utmost importance to figuring out what happened here.
So what are your thoughts about that? Would there be a reason, though, that they would just kind of brush that under the rug and, you know, release it only in a little square on a map where a lot of us thought they were at the frat party the whole time? Would there be a reason where they'd not want to, you know, scream for all the video and all the information and all the tips on Xana and Ethan's whereabouts?
No, I don't think. I think it is just what it is, and that is they don't know. And if you don't know, I mean, you obviously can't put anything out other than that. And I think that's the case. And I think that's the case with this whole mystery, is they really just don't know.
Yeah. Ken, weigh in with your expertise. You know the violent and vicious nature of these killings, right? They were very, very good at what they did, whoever this killer was. All of the punctures could have been lethal in themselves, according to the coroner, all in the upper body. All four died. Nobody survived this knife attack. Does this scream revenge? Does it scream obsession? Does it scream something else to you?
No, that's the thing is you can't tell just based on injuries if something is personal. There's so many variables. A homicide is so fluid.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.